What does it mean to be in the most prestigious rank in Rocket League? I'm of course talking about Champion. I mean, it literally has Champion in the name, so that means they have to be better than everyone else. Champ is home to only the elite of Rocket League players, where they showcase their world-class skills like air dribbling and flicks and demos and 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 wait, is that all we do? Oh, it is? Alright, fair enough, I guess. But even people in Champ desire more, and they desire one thing in particular: Grand Champion. Maybe that's you, and maybe you're stuck in Champ. Hard stuck even. Well, don't you worry, because I'm here to tell you why you're stuck in Champ and how to get out. But wait a second, I actually looked at your YouTube, and you've been stuck in Champ for months, so how can you help me? Wrong. I haven't been stuck in Champ for months, it's been 5 years. I'm not even hard stuck anymore, I just live here at this point. And I'll say it myself that I've been lacking the drive and focus to get past Champ for a long time. The point is, I've been in Champ for so long that I can tell you why most people are stuck here, including myself. So here's a list of 5 reasons why you're stuck in Champ. Number 1 is Overambitious Mechanics. Oh boy, this might be one of the worst offenses I see literally on a per game basis. The mechanics epidemic has a stranglehold on Champ games, and it's a combination of hilarious and sad to watch it unfold. Do you know how many times I see people going for flip resets or complicated aerial plays when it's just not necessary? Clearly too often if I have to make a video about it. Now look, I'm not saying never go for anything mechanically complex because that would make the game so much less interesting, but just think for 1 second before you go for that air dribble flip reset musty double tap that maybe, just maybe, this isn't a good idea. Number 2 is repetitive playstyle. This is something that I feel like doesn't get talked about enough. So ideally, Champ should host a variety of different playstyles that are distributed like this. You see this? You see how nice this looks? Well, here's how the distribution really looks, and this is why it's a problem. I have 2 words for you: no variety. If you load into a match in Champ, you will likely see one of 2 things. The first thing is a player that only dribbles the ball on the ground, does flicks, and goes for demos. The second is a player that only goes for aerial-based shots and mechanics. Look, it's nice and everything that you want to specialize because you have to have strengths in order to win. But when you do the same 2 or 3 moves over and over again, the other team will catch on, and they will counter these moves for the rest of the game. In order to combat this, you need to be more open to a variety of passing and solo plays to keep the other team always unsure of your next move. This can help get them out of position, resulting in easier games for you. Number 3, you don't analyze mistakes. This one isn't just a problem in Champ, this is more of a general problem with most players in the Rocket League community, including myself. When you lose, whose fault is it? Yours? Of course not, it never is. It is always my team's fault or anything but myself. If I miss a ball, why was my team not there to cover up my mistakes? You see how foolish this sounds? Just by being more open-minded and not only admitting your mistakes, but also learning how to correct them is one of the best things you can do. How do you correct continuous mistakes? Mostly just practice and analyze gameplay, to be honest. It seems tedious at first, but it can help improve your skill set greatly if you stick with it. Number 4, you don't put in the time. This is personally my biggest flaw in my pursuit to Grand Champ. Competitive Rocket League does this really funny thing where the higher up in ranks you go, the longer amount of time you have to commit in order to keep promoting. The issue? This time commitment grows exponentially. This explains why early game rank progression is so rapid, and it also explains why Champ is the first rank where people truly begin to feel hard stuck because it's where the time requirement for promotion to Grand Champ can skyrocket into over 1,000 hours. Usually Champ is also where people hit that figurative wall. At this point, you've been playing the game for a while, and for most people, they start to lose interest in the game that got them to the rank they're at in the first place. So how do you make the game more fun again? That's not really something I have a specific answer for because everyone enjoys the game differently, so it's really about finding what you enjoy about the game and using it as motivation to continue forward. And finally, number 5, you don't practice properly. Now, I don't really like to talk about practicing too much in Rocket League because it's one of the less enjoyable aspects of the game, but it is one of the most important. Champ is the first set of ranks where your mechanical skills starts to take shape. And the faster you can grow those skills, the faster you can rank up. By growing skills, I really mean becoming consistent at certain skills. Consistency is the kryptonite of every single Champ player, from shots on target to basic maneuvers on defense. I can't even begin to tell you how many games I've lost because of my inconsistencies on offense, and those inconsistencies paired with mounting frustration from missed opportunities can cause you to lose a lot of games. When you practice, make sure you're practicing something specific because it gives you clear direction on what to work on and how to fix issues you are having regarding that skill. Some good methods involve shot placement training packs and Steam Workshop maps focused on various skills like dribbling. And with that, that's all I have for you guys. So if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to subscribe and let me know what you want to see in the future. And as always, I'll see you next time.